Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm a brand new YouTube streamer. This is my first YouTube video that I've created, and it's probably just going to be a short one. This is basically just an introduction. Going to do a quick session with Farm Sim 17, and yeah, I'm also over on Twitch. I'm starting to stream over there. My channel name is Tactical Gamer Recon. And the games that I'm planning on streaming and creating YouTube videos for are basically going to be Farm Sim 17, World of Tanks, Arma 3. Arma 3 is a modern day infantry simulator. Steel Beasts, which is a modern day, more realistic tank simulator. And Steel Divisions, which is a World War II strategy tactical game. And of course DCS World, which is a flight simulator. Again, very detailed. My name is Brian. I live in Alberta, Canada, and I've been a long time YouTube watcher, Twitch stream watcher, and I thought it was about time for me to dive in and start doing this myself. I'd like to meet some new people from around the world, maybe get into some multiplayer play online while streaming or not streaming, and yeah. So what I'm running here is the county line map, which for me is new. It's got a really nice feel to it. It's just a beautiful map. My next video, I'm probably going to do a tour. Here we go. A tour around the map, because I haven't really been too far. I've been to the shop and a couple of selling points. That's about it. And as you can see, I'm running the Seasons mod. I absolutely love this mod. This mod has reinvigorated my interest in this game. Let me just show you quickly. Alt S for the Seasons mod, and the main screen here is the calendar screen. Oh, excuse me, is the calendar screen, and this is where you can tell when to plant and when to harvest things. You can't plant unless it's green, and this number has to be white. So if I want to plant wheat, it has to be in one of these 5 segments, and this has to be white. If it's blue and or outside of a green segment, it'll let you plant it, but the seeds won't germinate, and you'll have to replant again, basically. And the same thing with harvesting. You have to harvest when the crop is ready in the field, but also this has to be yellow. You have to be in the harvest season. Let me go over here to the economy. This part is really cool too. If you go to wheat, we're here right now, and you can see the price. If you wait until winter, the price actually goes up. Soybeans, it's just the opposite. You wouldn't want to sell that in the winter unless you had to. You'd want to hold off until, you know, late spring, preferably in the summer. Corn. So everything that you grow, you can come on here and just check and see when the best time is to sell it. And the last screen here is the settings screen. You can go anywhere from 3 days all the way up to 24 days. I decided to go for 6, just for a bit more variety. Didn't quite want to go 24. That seems a bit hardcore, but I guess you can change the time acceleration to make up for that. I've also got snow turned on, which is a really cool feature in this game. Okay, let's go back around to where the farm equipment is. This is the main farm here. I got the harvester down in that building there. I got some various tools over here. Over here is where I store my vehicles. And with the Seasons mod, it's better to store your vehicles inside a fixed structure. If you add a structure, it doesn't have the same effect. But when you leave it in a fixed structure like this overnight, and you have to wash your vehicles too, otherwise your maintenance costs will go up. And with the Season mod, you have to maintain your vehicles more often. Like if I hit F1, I have to get into a vehicle probably. Let me just jump in. There we go. You have to maintain your vehicle every 30 engine operating hours or 19 days. And you basically drive around. Here, I'll just do that. You drive around to a shop, and I added one to my farm here. It's in behind the building here. And the prices aren't as extreme as the vanilla. So this is more like, changing the oil and spark plugs, etc. So let me just jump out, go over here, hit R. I want to repair my vehicle. It should be very low. Yeah, $35. Hit yes. And we did servicing. And if you don't do that in game and you go past your maintenance window, things will start breaking down. Your tractors will start taking longer to start up. I believe they might stop on their own, and then eventually it's going to have a catastrophic failure where it'll just stop working altogether. So what I'm planning on doing is after a harvest, I'll do some maintenance, and also after the spring sowing, I'll do maintenance. So therefore, it's being done twice a year. So we're in the harvesting stage now for two of the fields that I have, 10 and 11. And as you can see, 33 and 10, I split up into two fields just because they were too big. I'm basically growing wheat, barley, canola, and then 2 soybean fields. So I'm going to head over, I'm going to cheat over and grab the harvester. And we'll send this over to the field to get ready for harvesting. And for some activities that I do on this map too, I use GPS and/or course play. Playing this solo, it's kind of nice to use course play. Because then I could run the harvester with course play and then tip and then do other things. Oh, in this field over here, that you also have access to that if you want to cut grass. And I do have 4 sheep actually that I'm maintaining. And in this game, just as an FYI, animals can die if you don't feed or water them, which is something different from the vanilla game. Okay, so let me go over here and get this set up. Then I'll bring over the tipper. Shut this down. Let me hop back into the Massey Ferguson. Start it up. Oh, and I threw on these extra seed and fertilizer points as well. I just like those ones. I've used them before, and they're really cool, and I like the look. Okay, connect up. Let's go back into cab view, and let's get these over. Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of harvesting. I'll do the I'll do it until it fills up once, and then tip it, and then probably call it there. Just have a nice short video. I wanted to just do one, see how it felt, kind of stuff, and just shake off the nerves a little bit if I could. Man, I love this. Water tower way over there in the far field. Traffic. Clear. Car coming. We'll be across. Okay, let's get this set up over here. Stop it. Engine off. Jump out. And let me just show you one neat tool of the Seasons mod. There's something here called the Wobster, which basically is an analyzer. You can see the little circle there. You point that towards an object. In this case here, I'm pointing towards the soil. Hit left mouse button, and it'll measure what's there. It's a wheat field. It's 100% grown. Moisture content is 9%, and it's 100% fertilized, which I find to be really handy when I'm going out to fertilize, because I can do a little bit, measure what the fertilization is ahead of my tractor and then behind the tractor, and it'll tell me if it's ready to be fertilized or not. And same thing with growth. And this 139.9 meters, it's basically how high you are above the water table, supposedly. Neat little feature, and you can also measure bales of hay, because in this game here if you leave bales of hay out overnight, they'll start deteriorating. So it'll be 100% the first day, but the next day it'll be less, next day less, and grass is even worse. I think grass deteriorates in about 2 days. Okay, so let's start this up. Open everything up, start it, and let's see how badly I can do this in the cab. Excuse me. There we go. I'll do a couple of headlands first to start. Oh, and just something in real life that's happening right now, which is kind of cool. My wife and I are planning within a 2-year window of buying some land, putting a cabin on it, and starting full-time micro farming, high intensity micro farming on maybe like a quarter acre to start, and then see how that goes, and then adjust it as needed. We're both really tired of the daily grind, driving downtown to work every day, the kind of work that we're doing, and the traffic. We're just both absolutely fed up with it. So I've been doing some research online, and this sort of farming is actually viable. And I think it would be so cool to be able to work at home on your farm, going to farmers markets, have a couple of restaurants as customers, hopefully, and have a CSA. And I think it would be such a healthy lifestyle. So we're living in the city right now, just west of Edmonton, and we have a small plot of land here. I'm going to put in five garden beds, about 10 to 15 feet long each, and I'm going to try the techniques that I've been reading in these books that I have to see how they work. And one of them, I started growing seeds in the nursery, and my basil seeds have germinated already. After 4 days, they've already broken through the surface. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And of course, I left the microgreen seeds out on my table, and my cat got into it today. And guess what's all over the table and the floor? Yeah, had to clean that up, which wasn't fun. But lesson learned, I guess. I also want to get into microgreens, which you can do in a greenhouse or in your house even. And they're supposed to be pretty good in salads and such. And they grow really fast. I think they have like a 10-day growing period. So that's kind of what we're doing now, just to try everything out and just see how it goes. And to make our mistakes before we actually start doing this for real. I'm probably going to quit my job first, start drawing a pension, well, a very much reduced pension, and then my wife will work for the next season, and that'll supplement our income. And then hopefully the next season of the farm, we should be self-sufficient. And then once the farm becomes self-sufficient, she'll retire from her job, and yeah, we'll both be doing this full-time. Really looking forward to that. And of course, it's been snowing every couple days here, so I can't get out and start the beds yet. I'm itching to get doing that. I got to pick up a flame weeder, and I want to try covering the beds with a tarp basically. And you punch little holes in the tarp, and with a combination of flame weeding and tarping, you can actually suppress your weeds a lot better than you can by just planting them. I think we'll still need to weed, but not anywhere near as what you would normally. Okay, here we go. We're almost ready for the tipper. I'll just 92. We'll go a little further. And we'll just stop it here. Go external. Throw the pipe out. Then I'll jump down to the Massey Ferguson, and let's get this tipped. I chose the Massey Ferguson equipment because in my youth, Massey Ferguson was used on a lot of farms when I was growing up, so it kind of takes me back a little bit. Oh, I just love the scenery. Yeah, this map was such a good find. Now let's see if I can do this without messing up too bad. Should be about there. There we go. Let me hop out and go into the harvester or combine. Halfway there. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep this one short, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you have any comments or constructive criticism, suggestions, please let me know. This is my first video, so of course I'm bound to make mistakes. I'm gonna try and get better with time, hopefully. And it was kind of a cool experience. And if you'd like to check me out on Twitch, again, look for my channel, Tactical Gamer Recon, and I'm gonna hopefully be streaming there with a schedule of around 7 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and hopefully Saturday if I can swing it too. So thanks again everyone for watching, and have yourselves a great night. Take care.